Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel EduKarthik, and in today's video, as I told, we are going to start with exercise 8.1. So introduction to this chapter quadrilaterals is already done, but now I will just continue with the exercises of this chapter so that you can get to know the questions. How do they come in exams? So let's start. Hello guys. Yes, I think I shall use a green marker, right? Yes. So, if the diagonals of a parallelogram are equal, then show that it is a rectangle. So, it is given that there is a parallelogram. So, we have to prove that it is rectangle. So, let's make it already a rectangle. The diagonals are equal. So, we have to prove it is a rectangle. So, how do we prove it? To prove it is a rectangle, we have to prove any two sides of it as a 90 degree. So let's take A, B, C, D and O. Okay. So in triangle ABO, I mean BAD and ABC. In triangle ABC and triangle BAD. So I want to tell that in most of the questions, these two triangles are only going to be used. So be prepared. Okay. So what is given? BD equals to AC. BD equals to AC. It is already given. And AB equals to BA. In bracket write common. Okay. And at last, what is equal? Or let's see. Yes, AD equals to BC. Right? Sides of quadrilateral. Sides of rectangle. Parallelogram. Sides of parallelogram. Therefore, by which rule? Which rule? First of all, there is a side, then also there is a side, and at last also side. Therefore, by SSS rule, triangle ABC congruent to triangle BAD. Okay. Now, what we will do? So we have, if I have done this congruent, so there must be a motive. The motive is that we have to prove the CPCT. So what will be the CPCT? We can prove angle A equals to angle B by CPCT angle A equal to angle B. And here we'll write also angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. So if we add both of these, it will be 180 degree. Why? Because these are co-interior angles. As we all know, in a parallelogram, if we add the adjacent angle, the sum will always be 180 degree. I have already told you in the previous video of this chapter. So angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. And angle A equal to angle B, so we can write angle A plus angle A equal to 180 degree. 2 times of angle A equals to 180 degree. The 2 times of angle A will be 180 degree. So 2 will be gone that side and it will be in upon. So angle A equals to 180 by 2, it is 90 degree. Yes, correct. 90 degree. And which is also equal to angle B. Also equal to angle B because angle A and angle B are equal. And since two angles of a quadrilateral are 90 degree, two angles are 90 degree ABCD is a rectangle. ABCD is a rectangle. I hope you are understanding. Now we'll come to our next question. Let me adjust the width. Change the color. Yes. No, it should be blue. Yes. So show the diagonals of a square are equal and bisect each other at right angles. So I'll have to decrease the width because it is a long question. So first of all, see this. Let's make a square over here. This is a square A, B, C and D. This is a square ABCD and we have to make two of its diagonals. Let's make one more thing. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7, angle 8. So I have done the numbering of these angles so that we don't have to write again and again angle ABC, angle AOB. Okay, so this the intersection point be O. Now diagonals of a square are equal. Firstly, we have to prove this. So as the previous question, we choose the ABC and BAD. Same we'll do in this one. In triangle ABC and triangle BAD. Yes, in triangle ABC and triangle BAD, first of all, let's see. AB equals to AB. In bracket write common. Okay, this is a common side. AD equals to BC. And here write side of a square. Of square. Yes, side of a square. And at last what we can see? What can we see? Yes, angle A equals to angle B. Why? Because both are 90 degree. Both 90 degree. As it is a square. Therefore, wait, let me erase this one. Therefore, by which rule? Firstly, a side, then angle, then side. Side, angle, side. So SAS. By SAS rule, triangle ABC congruent to triangle BAD. Therefore, by CPCT, what can we else prove? AC equals BD. And here write number 1. Okay. This was our number 1. Now we'll come to number 2. Bisect each other firstly. Bisect each other means they're dividing each other in two equal halves. So we have to prove that AO equals to OC, or we can prove BO equals to OD. But I'll say OA equals to OC. AO and OC we have to prove equal. So we'll take this triangle. AOB and DOC. In triangle AOB and triangle COD. Okay, so first of all, what is equal? Let this be 8, this be 9, and this one be 10. So angle 9 equal to angle 10, vertically opposite. vertically opposite angles. Now one more of what can we else see over here? Yes, angle 1 equals to angle 5 as alternate anterior. Angle 1 equals to angle 5 alternate. At last, what can we see? Or let me change the pen color. Yes, at last what can we see over here? AB equals to CD. Now, which rule is getting applied? Angle, angle and side. So, by AAS congruency, triangle AOC congruent to triangle BOD. Yes. Now we will have to do by CPCT. What can we prove by CPCT? The second one. Bisect means AO equals to OC. OC. And here we'll write second. Now third one. Now third one we'll have to see. First of all, we have to prove that 90 degree bisect each other at right angle. Right angle means 90 degree. This angle 9, 10 and these two angles we have to prove 90 degree. So if we prove two of them 90, so others will automatically be 90 degree. Now first of all we have to choose these two triangles AOB and BOC. In triangle AOB and triangle COB, these two triangles I have chosen. So firstly I'll have to increase the width. And erase this AOB and COB. In triangle AOB and triangle COB. Okay, these two triangles I have chosen. And now what we can do? We can say that angle 1 is equal to angle 6. Why? Because AB equals to BC. AB equals to BC. These two sides have said equal. And what can we else see? Equal. Yes. OB equals to OB. Okay. And at last what can we see? This is equal. Yes. We can see that angle 1 equals to angle 6. Here write since equal sides have equal angle opposite to them. There is no space, so I am writing in short. But you don't have to put this, you have to write the full. Angle 1 equals to angle 6. Therefore, by which rule? Firstly angle, then side, and this one side angle side. By SAS rule. By SAS rule, triangle ABO equals to CBO. Okay, and now over here I will write CPCT. But CPCT, what can we prove? We'll have to prove that angle, this one is angle 9, which is angle AOB equals to angle COB. And here write also angle AOB plus angle COB equals to 180 degree. Why these two equals 180 degree? Because of linear pair. So 2 angle AOB equals to 180, angle AOB equals to angle COB equal to 90 degree. Hence proved. All of them are done. Now we'll come to our last question of this video. Wait, have I done this? Oh, we'll come to our third question right now. Okay, now let's see. In this, there is a parallelogram given over here. We have to prove that diagonal AC of a parallelogram ABCD bisects angle A. Okay, it is given. Means these two are equal. These two angles are equal to each other. We have to prove that these two angles will also be equal to each other, and also ABCD is a rhombus. This is a rhombus. We have to prove this also. So first of all, let's see. Again numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Angle 1 equals to, okay, angle 1 is equal to angle 2, and also angle 1 equal to angle 4. Okay, therefore angle 2 equal to angle 4. Also, since these two are equal and these two are equal, so these two will also be equal. And since these two are equal and angle 2 is equal to angle 3, angle 2 equal to angle 3, so these two will also be equal, means angle 3 equal to angle 4. Therefore first one is, therefore AC bisects angle C. This we have proved. Now we have to prove one more thing. What we'll prove? ABCD is a rhombus. How will we have to prove it? By saying that all these four sides are equal. But for it, we have proved that angle 4 equal to angle 2. Now 2. Since angle 4 equal to angle 2, since angle 4 is equal to angle 2, we have proved this. So equal sides have equal angle opposite to them. Okay, equal sides have equal angle opposite to them, so we can say that AB equals to CB. Also AB equals to CD, so AB equals to BC equals to CD equals to DA. And Therefore, ABCD is a rhombus. As you can all see that all the sides have been proved equal. So we can say that ABCD is a rhombus. This question was the shortest yet. Now we will come to our last question. Yes, this question might be a little bit confusing, but nothing is hard if you try to do it. So let's do. ABCD is a rectangle in which diagonal AC bisects angle A and C. So we can draw this. We have to prove that it is a square. So why not to draw it already a square? Yes, I made ABCD already a square. Now to do numbering, I will use my purple pen. A, B, C and D. In camera, it might be looking black only. But still, let's see. These two angles are equal. And these two angles are equal. Okay? This is given to us. Again numbering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we have to prove ABCD is a square. So how will we prove it? Again, a regular method. Angle 7 equals to angle 8 and angle 4 equals to angle 3. So angle 7 equals to angle 8. Also angle 7 equal to angle 3. So since this equals to this and this equals to this, so these will also be equal. Angle 8 equal to angle 3. Now equal sides have equal angle opposite to them, or just opposite of it, equal angles have equal sides opposite to them. So these are angles. Equal angles have equal side opposite to them. Okay, we can say that AD equals to DC. Also AD equals to BC. So AB equals to BC equals to CD equal to DA. Therefore, since all the sides have been equal, we can say that ABCD is a square. Yes, this was our first part. Let's do the second part. Now second part, it is saying diagonal BD bisects angle B and D. So we have to prove that these two angles are also getting bisected. So first of all we can say AB equals to AD. Now since equal sides have equal angle opposite to them, again there is no space, so I will have to write the short form. Equal sides have equal angle opposite to them. We can say that angle 1 will be equal to angle 6. Also angle 1 equal to angle 5. Therefore angle 6 equal to angle 5. Also angle 6 equals to angle 2. Also angle 6 equal to angle 2. Therefore angle 1 equal to angle 2. Okay. Oh, I got to know one more thing. I can also rub it by this. Therefore, BD bisects angle B and angle D. BD is bisecting both angle B and angle D. Angle 6 equals to angle 2. Angle 1 will be equal to angle 2, and already we can say angle 1 is equal to angle 6. These two are equal. These two are equal, so these two will be equal, and these two are equal, so these two will also be equal. Means these two equal, these two equal. So all the sides, all the angles have been equal. So this is bisecting these two angles. Okay, hence proved. This question is also done. Now friends, this video has become 26 minutes long. So in next video, I'll continue with the next 3 questions of this exercise. And till then, bye bye.